All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and I'm super excited to have this watch here on the channel. This is a new one from Swiss Watch Company. I've been lucky enough to get to look at pretty much most of their watches that have come out. I think all of them that have kind of come out over the years, and I really appreciate that. I want to thank the Romer family for that. Really love what they do. They're a great family. Long history in Swiss watchmaking. I'm not going to go through all that. You can read that on their website, which the link is in the description down below. But this is a really cool new one, and I wanted to show you guys this is cool. All of their new warranty cards are metal, so you guys can hear they're engraved like this. And they sent me this one with the watch, which I think is awesome, with the OFD watch reviews and then some information there on the back. Thanks for spending time, the Romer family. Like I said, a great family with a lot of history in Swiss watchmaking. And like I said, check out the website so you'll get that. Now this watch, like I said, is brand new. This watch isn't even available yet. This is a tour piece, so this will be on my channel, I'm sure other channels. I'm going to get over to Chris Marshall next so that he can check it out. But this is a new watch called the Tumbler, and it's basically what we'll call an enhanced version of the Bunker. And as you guys can see side by side with the Bunker, you can see a lot of similarity in the case design and everything like this. Now the Bunker is a grade 2 titanium, and I'm not sure if the Tumbler is also grade 2, but what you can see, obviously, a quick difference when you look at the two together is this is just a bead blasted standard titanium finish, and the Tumbler has some absolutely stunning polish work done to that titanium. That lends to the name of the watch, the Tumbler. Part of polishing titanium is tumbling it in a polishing machine. Now, if you're familiar with rock tumblers, I actually still have one from when my girls were little. It's in my garage, it's up on a shelf, but it's quite a process of tumbling to get a polished surface. And so that is the reason behind the name of this watch, and I think it's a great idea. Now, inside this watch, you're running a Sellita SW200-1. That is a 26 joule movement, beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour, giving you that smooth sweep of that seconds hand there. Great movement, and they do regulate in 4 positions before they send them out to you, so you're not just getting a movement just dropped into the watch for you. The dial on this watch is really impressive. As you guys can see, it's stepped there. I'm not sure, it is almost a glassy material, almost like it's got a sapphire, and I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like this top layer is almost glass or sapphire, and as you turn it, you can see the shininess of that upper layer there. It's really cool because this little ring right here is lumed. When we do the Lume Shot, you'll see that, but as you turn it to the side, watch how it kind of blends in and disappears and picks up that green of the dial. I'm saying blue because this is kind of a seafoam green to me, but it looks really cool. Nice finishing on the internal portion of that dial there, as you guys can see, with that kind of sand or pebble finish. One of the really cool things is this has the new Swiss Watch Company logo. It's interesting because a lot of people over the years have told me that there's just too much going on with the logo. I never had a problem with it, but I do think that this new logo is absolutely beautiful, looks great. Nice little applied star up there at the top, looks really good. Hands are done nicely, nice sword style hands with polishing all the way around. They're using very heavy layers of lume on this watch. It's X1 grade Swiss Super Luminova C3, and they layer it on thick. Stick around to the end and we'll get a Lume Shot. Of course, a sapphire crystal is being used on the top of this, and believe it or not, they use 16 layers of AR coating to keep that reflection down, and it definitely shows. This watch on bracelet will come in at 111 grams, which is super light. Now, I did actually size this to my wrist because I wanted to see what it felt like with the bracelet on. I have a 7-inch wrist, so I had to take out, it looks like 5 links, I think it was, which would probably bring the weight down significantly on that 111 grams, maybe closer to 100 grams with those 5 links out. But take a look at the case back here. You guys can see the information. If I can get that to focus there. Let's see, focus. Well, bring it out a little bit. There we go. Tumbler. A little hard to read there, but you can see the Swiss made. They are Swiss family. These are all Swiss made watches, Swiss components. 100 meters of water resistance. This watch does have a screw down crown on it, so you're going to have good water resistance, probably pretty much all you need. Does come on the bracelet here, as you guys can see, with the brushing down the sides, polishing in the center again. Tumbled titanium to get that polished look. But this is an absolutely stunning looking timepiece. The specs on it, I don't want to go away without telling you about the specs on it. You got a 41 millimeter case from side to side, so just near perfect there. A 46 lug to lug. You've got 22 millimeter lug openings on here, about 11 millimeters of thinness on this watch, which works really nicely. But very nice looking timepiece all around. Let's go ahead and get this one on my 7-inch wrist, and be sure to stick around for the Lume Shot because the lume on this is amazing, very impressive. So I rarely size these tour watches to my wrist because I feel bad because they're going to go to somebody else. I'll put the links back in the watch, but these had really nice big screw links on them, and it was very easy to do. So I'll throw the links back in there, but it fits the wrist incredibly well. I've been wearing my Lume Tech M90, which is a big heavy duty watch, and honestly, putting this watch on, putting my bunker on, which is also titanium, you almost forget you're wearing a watch. And I know for a lot of people that, I don't know, that feels weird. I love the feel of it. I like the feel of almost not even knowing the watch is there on my wrist and then looking down, and especially like this, seeing such a substantial piece on the wrist. So let's kill the lights and check out the Lume. All right, so still a little bit dark where I am. It's early morning, just before 7 o'clock, and I didn't even put light on these. I just shut off my studio overhead lights, and you can see this is the tumbler here. This is the Swiss Super Luminova. They're using BGW9 on the bunker, but you can see here with Swiss Watch Company, you're not going to have any problems with the Lume on this watch. But let's go ahead and get the lights back up and talk about the pricing on these. All right, so really cool. One other thing I forgot to mention, it's important, especially with the polish work on this. This does have a a coating on it. It is a DLC coating that provides over 1,200 Vickers of hardness to that. So that's getting close to like diamond hardness on this, so you're not going to scratch that thing up at all. But pricing wise, these watches will become available for pre-order on the 19th of October this month. So you've got just a few more days before those come up available for pre-order. Pre-order price will be $650 for this watch up until Halloween. After Halloween, they'll be selling for $750. So you're going to save $100 if you pick one of these up between the 19th and Halloween. And they will start shipping these watches in November. They're based out of Nevada, so the watches will get to you quickly, especially if you're here in the continental US. And honestly, I've never had a problem with anything with Swiss Watch Company. They've always stood by their product, and I love their watches. This is a watch that gets worn quite often in my collection and will never go anywhere. I love what they do. So, all right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. Let me know what you think of the watch and the name and everything about it down below in the comments. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.